In this video, I'm taking a deeper look into the plot view for the Light Deck for iPad. So in the plot view tab, you have the option to upload your own images to mimic whatever your room looks like. And then you can add the lights that you've put in the fixture patch to it. So let me go ahead and show you real quick. So in plot view, this allows you to basically make a light plot as well as place your light fixtures into the space that you envision them at. So let's take a quick look how it's done. If you tap on the little three dots here, you'll get a couple menu options. What we're gonna go to is set a background picture photo. And here I have a mock studio that I had set up. And you can see here I have some backlights, some kickers, and some key and fill lights here. So once a light has been added in the fixture patch, they will automatically be placed right here called Unplace. To move them around, simply tap on, hold it, and you'll see that you can drag it. And once it's dragged, you'll get a representation of the lights. Right now, this LCX10 PoE is at 12%, and it's at 5600 Kelvin, and that's exactly what you see. So let's change it real quick, so there's two ways to edit this value. You can either go to channel control and change features, and you can see now it's at 12 and 2700 Kelvin. But some people like being a little quicker. You can just tap on the light itself, and here you can also change the lights and everything. And now it matches exactly what it was. So let's go ahead and do a quick drag of just the rest of the lights to see. All right, so now we have all of our lights. And you've noticed that on the bottom, it went by itself from unplaced to groups. Here, you can make different groups so that you can put the lights together. And when you control one light, you control the whole group. All right, so let's go ahead and make a new group. Let's call it the fill group since I already have backlight and key pre-made. Let's go back to the top here, tap the three icons and manage groups. And here you can add your group. Let's call this one fill. And we can change the colors so that you kind of know which one it is when it does a little highlight over the group. Let's make this purple. Okay, create. Now you see purple for fill, pink for key, and green for backlight. For the purpose of this, we're just going to be using key and fill for the samples. Let's go to edit the key lights. And I have that as the LCX10 PoE Ultimate and the LBX5 PoE 2. Let's go ahead and add that in here. I have the LCX Ultimates as well as the LBX5 PoE 2. Okay, so now that these two are in the same group, whatever I do to one, both of them should do at the same time. Right now they have the intensity set pretty high. Let's lower it back down. And let's change them to 5600 Kelvin. Now, if I push done, you will see that the pink circle or pink highlight around the LCX10 PoE and the LBX5 PoE shows you that they are grouped together and linked. All right, let's go to the fill light, which I have on LBX the 5.1 and 3. So once that is done, you can see that my lights are now connected here. You can see that both of them are 3000 and 100%. So in the groups, there's two ways to control the lights. They're either going to be in CCT, where all the lights are CCT, or if you select color, you'll be controlling it via HSI. So since these two lights are different, I wouldn't be able to put them on the same group and use it as color because it would throw the algorithms off. Let's go back to edit the key group. You'll see that here there's an option tab for color. Once I click that, you notice that the light here is turning red. And now I can adjust the hue, change the color along with it. The problem is that the LBX5 PoE is not a color light. So this two should not be grouped in the same one. All right, so once you click on the light itself, you see CCT, HSI, RGB. So in CCT mode, you control the lights like your basic bicolor light. This first one is the intensity, and then second would be your color temperature. And then one extra feature that's beyond some of our other bicolor is that you can adjust the tints. So this is taking your plus minus green, or some people like plus minus magenta. The next mode is HSI, and in this mode, you would set your saturation, and then you would adjust your hue. then a quick change to RGB mode, and you get red, green, and blue adjustments. Get blue, green, then red. So next to groups, you'll see presets. For presets, this allows you to access your presets without having to go back to the presets page or the channel control page. So as you can see here, now channel this light and this light, which is right here and here, they're both set to 3200 Kelvin, and then click. Now they're both at 5600 Kelvin, and you'll see all the other changes that were made. If you want to learn more about the Ikan app, you can visit us at ikancorp.com, and I'll see you in the next one.